Greetings, it's I, the Commissioner, burning down the far hill. Playoffs. We're going to get right into it. Lauren is over there eating breakfast, so you might hear her chiming in. Yeah, so there she goes. How you doing? So without further ado, I'm going to get into these playoff matchups, because I went to bed at halftime of that game last night, and things changed, or didn't change, where I thought they were going to change. So we'll start off with the walkover game in the Toilet Bowl. Road Crew, obviously Nate just wanted his draft picks and see you next year, so Road Crew moves over Nate 122-0. Ghost Kicker 23 points, no one cares. Blakeup defeats that sinister guy from the internet, so sorry. 174-110, Golden Tate led the way for Blakeup. I forgot to write down the points. So, sinister guy, I need you to send me the Toilet Bowl trophy. Oh, never mind, it's already in league office. Never mind, don't worry about it. Got it. Thanks. Yes, so we'll have new champions in both brackets this year. In the main bracket, and the shocker of my morning, Bad Dog holds on and defeats Davis Dynasty 168-166. Russell Wilson leads away for 48 points. I went to bed with Lamar Miller having, I think it was like 27 points or whatever. I think Davis Dynasty, he just needed 8 in the second half, and I'm just like, okay, well, that's the end of that. And I wake up this morning to find out that my dad pulls this off by 2 points. I don't know what Miami's doing with Lamar Miller, but Lamar Miller is probably not on that team next year, just saying. And if I was Davis Dynasty, I'd be driving down to Miami, Florida, and whooping some... Yeah, that's what, if I was you. I can't do it because, yeah, over there. So, yeah. So, stunning result from there. And then the other matchup, Fat Bastard defeats Steel Curtain 182-152, led by Odell Beckham Jr. He's Odell Beckham Jr. I was going to expect him to pull that game out for Chris, but 54 points, dang. Okay, so, yeah. So that brings us to our semifinal matches everywhere. So in the Toilet Bowl, Road Crew is going to go up against the John Boy Special People. John Boy Special People leads the postseason series 2-1, last playing in 2009, where John won that matchup, I believe was in the Toilet Bowl. Because I can't remember the last time John was actually in the playoffs. Sorry, but seriously, when was the last time you were actually in the playoffs? The real playoffs? Just asking. I don't feel like looking. And Blakeup is going up against PPYWP. Jim leads the postseason series 1-0, last playing in 2004. Yay, Toilet Bowl. Turn the freaking page. Now, for the things that matter. With the new ruling where we realign after the first round, so if you look on the home page, Irish Cop's going to have a 2 seed next to his name, and I'm going to have the 1 just because of the switch. That's how the easiest switch I can make. So, of course, ignore that. So, number 6 seeded Bad Dog is going up against the number 1 seeded Irish Cop. Larry leads the postseason series 2-0, last playing in the Toilet Bowl in 2013. And Fat Bastard is the 4th seed. He's going up against the 2-seeded Resputors Etna Damalot. Postseason series, and this shocked me, of all the 21 years that we've been doing this, we've only played twice in the postseason that was in the My Fantasy League era, which omits the first 2 years of the league. So, and I know we played each other both the 2 times the first 2 years, so yeah. So, in the My Fantasy League era, we've only played twice, tied 1-1. I won in 2013, which was the playoff because I made the playoffs last 7 years. So, that's where we're at. So, updates. Survivor Pool, still going. Let me look at that, see if it actually is still going. Looking. No, it's not still going. It's in fact over, so I will credit Mr. Jim Imperi some $3 for his efforts. So, Jim, you can take that the rest of the way. We're not resetting that, so that one's all you. So, Jim wins the second thing. Timeout. Here we go. Okay, I'm back. Someone needs something to drink. Alright, and so that brings us to the NFL Pick'ems game. We've got 3 more weeks to go in that. There's no weekly winners, even though I would have won that one. Who cares? So we're just playing for the final tally, which I'm up at least 40 points over Chris. So we're still playing for that. You got to run out the string in that to get the overall winner there. Of course, I should remind everybody, especially those that have been eliminated, the Week 17 challenge. So if you don't want to pay attention to the rest of the league the rest of the way, go and submit a lineup for Week 17 and see if you might get your entry fee back. And it is your full entry fee of $20. So just submit a lineup, go do that. That's where we're at. Transaction, or the waiver wire transaction, this is going to be the last week of that. So it will open up with our usual waiver wire picking order bonanza that goes off Wednesday at noon. Free-for-all pick'ems until the Thursday game kickoff. After the Thursday game kickoff, waiver wire dies. It does not open back up for the championship week. So I suggest you think ahead if you have someone that might get hurt, or use your crystal ball, or whatever spiritual reverse psychology powers that Chris will use, because he's going to try and pull them all out this week. He already tried to hit me with it last week because I was on a bye week. I saw that. I know what you're doing. So at this point, you got to think ahead, because there's no waiver wire picks after that. So after this week, I can kind of start figuring out the payouts. So there's that. So there, we got our matchups. We have our news and notes. We have Lauren that needs to get down from her chair, so I will go ahead and do that. Good luck, everybody, not Chris, this week, especially my dad. And we'll go and do that. We'll do this again next week where we have some championship tidings. Deuces.